so this is probably going to be awful, and we're going to get 0 viewers throughout the entire thing. But this is the what the fuck's the acronym? Away from their AFTK.
AFTK.
I can't even pronounce it. AFTK.
Beautiful intro.
Welcome. Yeah, fucking great. Welcome to the AFTK podcast. My name is File. I'm playing TF2 in the background while this is going on because I need something to entertain me. Because this is I'm with the two most boring people on the planet right now. No offense.
Ooh,
Rude.
ooh,
Yeah.
that cuts real deep.
I mean nothing by it. Anyway, my name's File. I'm File. There's Joey over there in the corner. And then there in the center of the room is Gautham.
Oh, in the center.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm in
That's
the
nice.
corner.
I guess I'm on the ceiling. There's nowhere else for me to be.
True that.
How's the ceiling?
Pretty good. And I'm gonna keep pronouncing your name like the city, by the way.
You
because-
should. You
Yeah,
should.
but before we started this recording, I totally thought he was white and that he just had a really weird name.
No.
Apparently, he's not white.
I'm not white.
He's not
I
white.
don't. Sorry, he's not
Well,
white. I feel like an asshole now.
No, you're good. Is there not a? Do I not have like a Skype picture or anything?
No, you don't.
No.
It's
Oh. I
because
should.
Anthony, I know he's of some descent of
East.
non-American.
Yeah.
probably Middle Eastern.
He's
Yeah.
Canada. And yep.
Well, I mean, he lives in. Doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He does. Oh, jeez.
Sorry if
So,
you hear
what have you guys
talking in the background.
been doing recently? That's just the TV. Forget about that. So, what have you guys been doing recently?
It's nothing. Relaxing. Dying. Because I had a stomach ache all day.
Jeez.
A stomach ache? From
Yeah.
what?
I don't know.
You don't
In
know.
case. If you hear another voice in the background, that's my brother who impedes on every single stream.
First one so far.
First one.
So-
Oh, jeez.
What's been happening recently with you, Gotham? Since we last talked.
Me. Bunch of new purchases, I guess. I got an really long microphone arm, so it's sitting behind my monitors now, so I can kind of throw it in and out of place, which is fantastic rather than having it kind of next to me all day, taking up that space.
So what's sorry?
It's just a really long microphone arm, so it sits on a riser that I also just made.
It's like a robotic arm just constantly reaching out to touch you.
No. No, I can like move it back and forth, so it keeps the microphone off the desk and kind of away from my face when I don't need it.
What'd you have before?
It was just sitting on my desk. So,
You
I
guys-
don't like desks. I want to talk about this. I have an extreme hatred for desks because there's never a perfect desk. They're all designed to do different things.
yeah.
Like, I mean, the desk. Jesus, it is hard to come. I shouldn't have been playing fucking Scout while I did this.
I wish
But-
I wish
It's
I had a desk.
ridiculously hard to commentate while doing this. But I hate desks because there's never like a perfect desk that always does everything you want consistently.
Yeah.
There's a desk. You can't have a desk that is the perfect distance away from you.
Well, you know,
But
there's
also-
this fantastic new invention called chairs. You can kind of move them closer and farther away from a desk.
But if you have I have a rolling desk. I
Okay,
don't
well,
have
that-
a sitting still desk.
That's your problem.
Why would you have a rolling desk?
Yeah.
I thought it was a good idea.
You would lean on it and just flies away, and you're like, oh. And like you pull the mouse and keyboard down with you.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a rolling desk, I can understand the hatred towards desks in general. I was
Yes.
actually looking at an IKEA sit-stand desk here, but those are in the 300 plus range, so kind of out of my budget. But
I wish I had money to get a desk, or like anything for that matter. 'Cause, yeah.
I think I'm the oldest one here, right?
I don't know.
I never said my age.
File's a mysterious man.
Here it is.
Mysterious. Woo.
Who are you, the count?
What?
Basically. Oh man. So yeah, that's all I got going on. Bought a bunch of stuff. Finally, just in time for me to move back to college. So that's fantastic, I guess.
Back to college?
Yeah. Back to, fourth year. So
What's going on with you, File?
Not, well, a lot, actually. I'm attempting to kill this guy, first of all. That's what I'm doing first and foremost, and then later I'm gonna go out stargazing.
Amazing.
stargazing.
Best fucking podcast ever.
I know.
We're so fucking boring.
Oh well, people might be into this. You don't know. It's the internet.
It's probably a fetish on some
It's like, ugh,
On
some
some subreddit.
lower class website.
no
Yeah.
one's talking. Ugh. This is my dream come true. Just a podcast where like everyone awkwardly talks to each other.
Do you think like the one person watching this on you're streaming this on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Do you think like the one person watching this on Twitch was just going, when's it gonna fucking happen? Where are they gonna admit that they're boring? How many seconds can they last?
They're waiting for something interesting to happen. It's not gonna happen.
Probably not. Maybe we need to come up with like a weekly schedule for this.
We're fucking doing
Yeah.
this in the podcast.
I know, right? That's interesting, right? So let's plan out when we're gonna be able to do this on a weekly basis, and that
Tech-
way.
Technically, it'd be good to do it during the podcast because anyone watching will know
Yeah.
our schedule like instantly. We don't have to post it to anything. Nothing special. It's just like, oh, someone's here. Ooh,
Oh, really? So someone's
such a good
listening in
idea.
right now.
someone is listening. They're typing
Seriously?
away in the chat.
We have a viewer, oh my god, welcome.
Ah,
Give
Wait,
him
now-
a fucking consolation prize for showing up.
Now that I think about this, I do have a question.
What?
How is our audio, File and I's audio, getting streamed to Twitch?
it's just playing from, like, it'll pick up the audio from Skype and just play it throughout
Yeah,
the
it does.
thing.
Gotcha.
I've streamed once or twice before. My internet is so fucking shitty though. I live in the middle of nowhere. I live so far away from everyone that I have power lines going up my driveway just so I can have internet.
Amazing. I
Not
live
internet, just so I can have electricity.
I live like in between two major cities, so we're not quite in the middle of nowhere, but it's pretty much the middle of nowhere. It's a trailer park. The guy who's joining us today, I guess, who's watching us is named like Colias Millis. I can't even pronounce that.
Sounds like fucking parcel tongue.
I know.
I don't even watch Harry Potter. I mean, I'm not like a big fan.
The snakes are gonna get us. I read The Goblet of Fire. That was a good book.
Did you have that icon in there somewhere? I'm so funny.
Ha 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 ha. This thumbnail is actually much better than I thought it would be. Just that was censored. He said, "What? Just call him asterisk asterisk asterisk." I can send you guys a link for the chat if you want. So you
Yeah,
can have,
that'd be nice.
so you can actually see what's going on.
Oh, jeez.
That was loud.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
god, fucking sorry.
So
someone
professional.
was texting. Yeah. I'm also eating a sandwich right now.
I have a Coke.
And contemplating what game I should be playing. Right, I was gonna play Hotline Miami because I really want to play Hotline Miami. But if I turn the music, unless I turn the music completely off, it's gonna drown out all our voices.
Oh, OBS, no.
Just gonna sit. So, what games have you guys been playing recently? That's what we're here to talk about.
GTA. I've been playing a lot of
GTA 5?
Yeah.
On console?
Yes. A-hole. Oh, no thanks. We're not calling him that, or I'm not calling him that. You guys can call him A-hole. It was
What the fuck are we
censored.
doing? I'm not watching the Twitch page.
You never sent me, you
No.
never sent through the link.
I know. There. It has been sent.
What are we doing? Is he insulting us, or are we insulting him? What's going on?
I don't know. It's whatever he wants to be called.
What?
That's just how he rolls.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
His name is Old Latin for bag of flour. Well, let's just call him Bag of Flour. Hi, Bag of
Alright.
I sent you guys the link, by the way.
I like how it's just a chat room with nothing in it.
I know.
Connecting chat server connected, Wayne, join channel, join channel. There's
Yeah.
nothing here. There's not even a chat box. I can't say anything.
Yeah.
You can't. Oh, wait. Oh. Then you could always just. I don't know. You could always just go to.
We're good at this.
Yeah. Clearly. But technically, this is just our first time. This is more or less a test.
A test?
Yeah. Because not even our whole crew's here, so.
You know, we're short one person. So what have you been playing,
Oh.
Gautham?
That's not.
I
right.
just got Arkham Knight.
I've heard the whole night part of it makes no sense.
The Knight part of it.
Like the villain. I've heard it does not make any sense whatsoever. Is that true?
No, not really. I mean, it. I don't know how much. I don't know. I'm not a comic guy at all, but I don't know. Is it worth me spoiling the game right now? Or are either of you going to be playing?
Probably not.
No, I'm not. But normally I'd be concerned about spoiler alerts. But honestly, is the one guy still even there? I mean, at this point.
I think he is.
All right. Well,
Why are
one
you
guy.
here, dude?
Yeah. To the one guy, I'm
Well-
gonna spoil Arkham Knight for you. So
But what about
Yeah,
the people
so
watching
who-
on, like, YouTube and Reddit?
all right. Well, for those people, skip ahead about a minute or two, and you should be good.
Well, before you spoil, I was going to ask: is the vehicle combat as bad as I thought it was? Because it doesn't really look fun from the recordings I've seen of it, and no one seems to really like it.
I mean,
I've heard.
so if I'm gonna put it into like percentages, I'd say you're in the Batmobile or whatever about what, maybe 30% of the time. It depends on the type of guy you are. I mean, personally, I like it. I like it. I don't think that it takes away from anything. I think that it adds more than it takes away from. I don't know if anyone's played the previous games. The amount of time that you spend like flying or gliding around whatever Gotham City. That's funny. My
It's
city.
so stupid.
Yeah.
He's laughing at his own name.
Yeah.
This is my city now. I can't do that. I've since long given up trying to do Batman.
Raspy voice and everything. Yeah. Don't do that.
The thing I like about the Batman voice is that it starts out like you start sounding like Bruce Wayne, then you turn to where is she?
Yeah.
And then it slowly, and that was awful, but you get what I'm trying to say. And that slowly turns into, it slowly, the worst impressions people do in popular culture, like the kind of stuff you might see on like Reddit or something. It slowly devolves from being really great, or at least trying to be really great, to something that just does not make any sense whatsoever, and is just someone. It's like an expression. It's like someone screaming because they stepped on a nail or something.
Yeah.
Every single impression does that. Batman is the best example because it turns from "Where is Rachel?" to just someone coughing really, really hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
there's
mean,
a
it goes
fly.
Where she was.
Oh.
Sounds like an old
It's like you
man.
got something in your throat, really.
This fly is like bugging me. It keeps flying around. There's a fly flying around and it's like flying right in front of the monitor. And it won't stop.
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
And I
Yeah, we're mourning for you here.
Yeah.
it's gonna secretly murder me. If I just stop talking, call the police or something. I mean,
Yeah,
you don't have my address, but still, just say someone died on stream, and yeah, they were like, I don't know what to do.
R.I.P. I mean, I can't. What are we supposed to do?
They just say, we're
Should I,
not.
like, send you an aim of my last will and testament so you know who I am? Just in case?
Yeah, we need to make wills in case we die from this hardcore podcast. It might be too much to handle.
Yeah, really.
It's super intense. I mean, it could go worse. We could just be arguing the whole time, or like not talking whatsoever.
That'd be better because we'd be talking more.
Or we could not be talking at all.
We'd be saying something. We're fucking statues. We're gargoyles. We're not saying anything.
We're somewhat talking. Maybe someone will like this. And
That's why I'm playing Fallout. It's so I can hear someone talk all this entire time.
Fallout's a replacement for us.
Yeah, Doc Mitchell.
Is it fair to say that this probably won't get posted?
I
What
can.
what we could do is we can make it the gimmick of the podcast is that it's bad. You don't want to listen to it because it's bad, but you listen to see how bad it is.
It's like, oh,
That's
people.
awful logic. But
These people suck. They must be actually away from their keyboard. They're not talking at all.
yeah, probably.
We're living up to our name.
You're gonna have to put together a website and get a feed burner or something going and all that too.
Or I could just upload it to YouTube and link from there. And like whatever else we need.
It's not a podcast though, right? Because you still need to get it on iTunes and Stitcher.
Do we
to make
need
an
it
actual-
to be?
Stitch.
Do we need what?
Do we need it to be?
Well, then it's not really a podcast. There's nothing.
We have the audio version of it though.
Yeah,
And-
but
Do we?
you can't find it anywhere.
With our luck, it's gonna be gone too.
We have what's left of the audio. Oh, and the people who actually are gonna listen to the audio podcast has
Who?
It's
No,
the
that's
one
what I'm
guy,
saying.
Person.
The
That's
one
what
guy.
I'm saying. How is anyone gonna find it?
It's the one guy who
Well,
stumbles across it
the
by
podcast
accident.
subreddit does have a weekly thread.
The what?
The podcast subreddit has a weekly thread.
Yeah.
That's fine.
where you
But
can post
who's gonna download the audio version to a phone to listen to it? It
I
makes
will.
more sense to put it up on to get it on iTunes,
Yeah.
and then you can get it from any podcast app instead of trying to get it on your phone.
Okay. Well, I'll put it up there once we get all the audio together. We're just planning this out right in front of everyone. It's like, hey guys, this is what we're doing. This is how you can find us.
Well, this is so they know. I mean, otherwise, how the hell are they gonna know?
We're
We have
promoting.
to actually type it up.
We're promoting our podcast during our podcast.
There you go.
Seems legit.
There are gonna be advertisements during this, by the way.
They're gonna
I
what?
would hope not. Do Twitch streams still have advertisements?
I think so. I don't know.
You can control them though, right?
Not really.
You can? I thought you could. You could
Uh,
determine.
I think you need the turbo thing, but I once again don't have money, so. Yes.
What turbo thing?
It's like some paid membership thing that you get with Twitch. And I don't know all the perks with it because I never really pay attention.
So go back to the point about Arkham Knight.
Oh yeah.
So, oh yeah, God, we're awful. So-
that conversation like a year ago.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
So about Arkham Knight, you were going to spoil it.
Yeah. So spoiler, right now. So go ahead a minute or something. The Arkham Knight's Robin. Um,
It is
yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
Was he even in the? Wasn't he? Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Well, I don't know how much people know about. Um,
I was trying to
but
remember if he was in the previous two games.
well,
He
no.
was.
So it's I don't know how much you guys know about like comic books and the Batman storyline, but there's three different Robins.
Yeah, Red Hood,
Yeah, yeah.
Red
So
Hood, Nightwing, and Robin. Is that it? Am I right?
yeah, yeah. So basically,
And then Damien, technically, because he's his son.
The fly's back.
um, so basically, if you imagine, you can basically just pretend that it was Red Hood the whole time, and just pretend that Batman didn't know who he was, and the story is the exact same. So they didn't really like change anything. You know what I mean? It didn't really ruin anything. It's just after Batman finds out that Red Hood is the Arkham Knight, or the Arkham Knight is Red Hood, um, he goes the Robin Red Hood guy ends up with like a red hood on his head.
Oh wow.
So he ends up like the story continues as normal. So
That's deep.
no, I mean like it's actually pretty creepy. Like there's jump scares in the game and everything, and
Oh.
There are.
yeah.
Wasn't there one in Arkham Asylum with like in the museum? There was like a dinosaur or something that popped up.
I don't know. It's been a while since I played that, but oh yeah, it was a good game. I definitely, I think this was the first time I've ever paid full price for a game in years. I don't really regret it. If that says much. It was worth it. So
Which are you more hyped for? Fallout 4 or Just Cause 3?
Well, dude, I mean, like, Fallout 4 has been a long time coming. That's gonna be hard to beat. Like, unless Half-Life 3 gets released tomorrow, I'm not changing
Or
my
not
attitude.
Half-Life 3, Just Cause 3.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that Fallout 4 is such a big release
Yeah.
that unless Half-Life 3 comes out, there's not really going to be anything to match it, in my opinion.
I hadn't
I mean,
really...
obviously, it's only big for fans of Fallout, but it's still been... I mean, you know, we've been kind of tearing at the scraps for a few years and
Yeah.
begging Bethesda to do something with it.
Some guy gave me a whole bunch of PlayStation games for free because they wouldn't buy them at GameStop, and one of the games was Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition, and I had never really played it until like a couple months ago, and I was like, oh my god, this game is great.
It is. It's very good. New
I
Vegas is better. You play New Vegas?
Mm-mm. I only
Well,
have...
New Vegas... They're both great, but New Vegas is better through a technical aspect. I mean, I don't know what Bethesda was thinking when they didn't put iron sights in a game with guns. That just doesn't make sense to me.
New Vegas has iron sights?
Absolutely.
Oh. I hated the aiming with the hunting rifle, but like not aiming down the sights. It's just like you look at the side and you have to see this tiny thing that you could barely see anyways, and hope you get a shot. This awkward silence.
I like how Gotham's been talking the least to my distracted brain. I think he's been saying the least out of all of us.
I think
I've
I've
been-
The
been.
fact that he's...
I think
Yeah,
I've
you've
been.
been talking a surprisingly large amount.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I feel like I'm not talking enough. Cause like when you
You're talking plenty. I'm the one who's distracted playing a game, so...
No, I'm sitting here shopping for a shock mount, which is why I'm like reading and trying to figure out what works, which is why I guess I'm not talking as much. And anyway, yeah, I'm trying to. Man, I spent so much money on audio gear this summer. Got me a DAC, got a shotgun microphone, got
Wow.
microphone arms,
Just a lot of upgrades.
Yeah, any $100 lens on top of that.
Jesus Christ, what do I do with this game? I haven't played this in so long, and I forgot what mods I like. The sky is like pitch black for some reason.
Oh, jeez.
It's ridiculously dark, even though it's daytime.
We were talking crap about this, about our podcasts, but it's a miracle we actually got a chance to actually stream.
That is pretty, yeah.
Because, like, everyone was like, oh, yeah, we can do it this day, and then it was like, no one wanted to do it that day. And, yeah, even though Anthony couldn't make it, rip Anthony. We had to break
He's
him.
kind of I'd imagine he'd probably be the glue holding this together at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, if he were here.
They just come for his voice. I know I would. Cause
You trying to tell us something?
no.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. It was just a weird thing to say.
No.
I'd enjoy his voice that much, but yeah, I get it.
It's like watching Total Biscuit on YouTube.
Total Biscuit.
Yeah.
That deep kind of.
Gotta check him out.
Speaking of, I don't like that about some YouTubers, is that they make their voice more appealing than it really is, and that's just really irritating to me. Like, what's a good example? Is it Markiplier, the one who has the really?
He's like, ah.
Yeah, that's him. I can guarantee you. Well, I can't guarantee you because I'm not fucking him, but it just seems to me that his voice can't really sound exactly like that in real life. Like, he has to be changing it somewhat, at least, right?
Oh yeah, I mean it's a personality, so.
There's like two types of YouTubers I don't like gaming YouTubers. They're like the ones that do that and the ones that shout. They're like, "Hey guys, we're playing this game." Ugh.
So, rest in peace, headphone users.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Looking at Audacity, it just spiked right there.
You weren't even. Were you really yelling?
No,
Or no? Okay, I was gonna say because you have a really sensitive microphone.
I was trying really hard not to yell, and my voice was just like, nah.
So what do you not like about Arkham Knight, and what do you like?
What do I not like about Arkham Knight? Well, here's something funny. I didn't find out that you could like upgrade anything till like 3/4 into the game. Cause so basically the first 75% of the game, I was like, man, this game is hard. Like, come on. And then I hit the menu button, and I saw the upgrades thing, and I was like, oh my god. So I had like, I think it was like over like 150 like Wayne points or whatever they're called.
Wing points?
Whatever they're called, man. I don't know.
A Wayne point. I thought you said wing point. I was gonna say they really got lazy.
No, a Wayne point.
The thingy
Yeah,
points.
and I upgraded like everything, and the game became super easy. I mean, for me, granted, it's the type of game that I play anyway, so I was used to the controls and everything. So I mean, I don't. What was the question? Oh yeah, what did I like and not like?
We're just getting fucking better and better.
Yeah. What did I not like? I honestly wish that the game was longer. I mean, I probably threw
How long is the campaign?
I got through it in a week. But that's like me working 8 to 5, coming back and then playing from like 5:30 to like 9ish, 10ish. So what, like 25, 30 hours worth of game?
Wow.
I mean, okay. So in like in these adventure type games, there's like the main campaign, and then there's like a billion
missions.
Yeah, fuck those, man. Are we allowed to cuss on these?
I don't fucking care.
Good.
No, absolutely fucking not.
Oh, there you go.
If you say any bad words, you're instantly banned from it forever.
Oh, you got real close to your mic there.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. I'm not counting those in completion time, but for everything else, yeah, it's about 30 hours. And I feel like that's like, I compare it to Grand Theft Auto. It's a similar scale. Map wise, yeah, fine. Arkham Knight's smaller, but I don't know. I expected more game out of it.
I have.
Is it just lacking in content, or
I think so. Like there's that ring or whatever that shows you like the different like stories inside of the game other than the main one. Um, and I'm gonna say there's probably like 10 or so like side stories, and those you just naturally complete as you go through the game. Um, and and they were fulfilling. I'm not saying that they weren't interesting. They definitely were. But at the end of the day, if I can, like, I'm not a hardcore gamer. It's not like I come home and that's what I do every single day.
yeah?
But
You're
like,
not
I'll
MLG.
no. But just like I mean, casual. But like, I guess I enthusiast is a good word.
It's a
Um,
pretty good word. Yeah.
I didn't. I felt like there should have been more to it. You know, if I can get through it in a week, you know, somebody that's really into playing games, they're going to be done with it in a day or two.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I just
I'm
wish that there was more story. But
I'm
yeah.
I'm good at most video games, but like I'm not super competitive about it. So like oh, I need to win everything. I need to get every achievement in every game ever on every console.
Yeah,
It's like why?
yeah. I mean, would I pay $60 again for it? Yeah. Would I have reservations against doing it? Yeah. But it was a good game. It was worth it.
Warner Brothers is gonna hear you and take away your copy and make you pay for it again. Still like,
That's great.
oh, this is a good opportunity. He said it himself.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
Let's remarket it immediately.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
sorry.
get the PC version working and
Now
we'll
with
talk.
Joker DLC.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, your copy.
Do you think it was a good decision they got rid of Joker?
Oh no, Joker's the best.
That they killed him?
Yeah, at the end of Arkham City. Yeah.
Oh, he's still
He died.
alive. Are you kidding me? I mean, okay, no, okay.
Spoilers.
No, he's not actually alive. He's
Is his brain in like a jar or something?
no. So the whole story, the entire premise of the story is that that Scarecrow has this like new gas that makes
released.
people go, yeah, that makes people go even more crazy or whatever.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of? I've heard that's kind of counterproductive to what actually happened because he gives people a chance to get out before he releases the gas,
Yeah,
and
but
nobody who's smart stays behind.
the
So
catch,
he's just poisoning his own henchmen.
the catch is that he steals a like a gas thing that basically disperses it over the country, so it doesn't really matter. The fact that everybody left actually helped him because then he didn't have as much competition from, or not competition, but as much like the cops or whatever. You know what I mean? Like there were
Yeah.
less people in the way. But no, the whole premise of the story is that right before the Joker died, he sent blood out, his own blood, out to like different hospitals and stuff. And people that had it injected into them basically turned into like part Joker, and basically Bruce Wayne had some of it injected into him. So the whole game, he's like fighting the Joker inside his own mind, which is a lot of the jump scares. Like you'll like turn around and the Joker will be like standing there with a gun to your head. So the story was great. Like
I can just yeah, but the blood part, I can just imagine like the meeting for that going on.
a meeting.
Yeah, like the planning meeting for the story of the game.
Oh yeah.
Right. So, has anyone done any research on whether if you put your blood into someone else, you start to become part of them?
That's how science
Resounding
works.
no echoes through the room. Okay, we're doing that.
It's like they found this scientist, heavy quotations on scientist, off the street. He's like, "Yes, I'm scientist. I know science." And they're like, what happens if you
Is
put
that
your
how
blood?
scientists sound?
What? Yeah, that's how the scientist they got sounds. And they're like, okay, what happens if you put blood in someone else? It's like, you'll become that person. I'm a scientist, trust me. And that's how that story went. The end.
Genius.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so moral of the story, Arkham Knight. Good game. Yeah, I don't know.
I have the one before the new one that just came out, and I remember one of my most memorable levels was the one with the Mad Hatter, where he injects you with drugs or whatever. I hated that level.
Oh god, I remember that actually. That was really irritating.
It was the worst level, and it was so hard.
Yeah, as much as I like the Mad Hatter, they didn't really do a good job with that. I don't think.
No.
I mean, in making it fun, it was just kind of, I don't know. It felt kind of disconnected from everything else.
And I think I glitched the game. It was a game-breaking glitch, because, I was going where it was telling me to, but it was telling me to go to this building I couldn't get into. It was just a little box building. It said define Bane. It's I can't do that.
Have you ever played Fallout? Because that happens constantly, and it's because the map is awful, and you need to technically, what you really need to do is you need to go around through a door to a different area, behind a pile of rubble, into a different area, and then go into that same building, which can only be accessed from the other side.
I broke Fallout 2.
Have you tried that?
I broke Fallout once because, one of the big cities...
As soon as you say that, the NPC who's I'm following is just running into a wall.
One of the big cities had, I was just exploring, and there was these giant mounds of rubble, and I climbed up one, and I guess you weren't supposed to get up it, but I fell underneath all the buildings, and there was no texture or anything, and I just walked, and I couldn't get out, so I had to restart the game.
What game was this in?
It was Fallout 3.
Okay, because that sounds a lot like GTA, to be honest. That happens a lot in GTA Vice City.
I've never actually played
since I've played it last.
I played it once on an iPad, and it wasn't the best.
Yeah, well, playing it on an iPad might kind of lessen the experience.
But yeah, I don't know. Oh, stupid fly. Good lord. Have any of you played Fallout 4? Or not Fallout 4, Far Cry 4?
Yes,
No,
I
not
have
yet.
played Fallout 4. I have. Thank you for asking.
Ooh. But have any of you played Far Cry 4?
I've played it, yeah.
Have not. I'm not.
You know those giant fortresses that they say, oh, they're very hard. Don't go attack them. I hadn't played very far into the mission. All I had, or the campaign, and I already liberated 2. All by myself. Because it's super hard. I mean, it was a challenge, but not to the point where they were making it. They were like, oh, you need other people or to play, the entire campaign before you can actually do this. And it was like, what? But then I was going for the third one, and you can't get into North Karat without being shot.
Oh yeah, you need to progress further in the story.
Yes. But that's a good game. I've been enjoying that. I finally got all the stuff for having 4 weapons. Once again, this is the most interesting podcast you've ever heard.
It is. It really is.
With the amazing awkward silences. But
Well,
if it was any consolation, I had sort of a testing run with someone, with the Michael person off Reddit, and it went sort of well, but not that well.
He was worse than we are.
Yeah. I mean, this could be worse.
Could be.
It'd be very hard to make it worse. But it could be worse. We just all need to be silent for like an hour. And then someone's like, oh, this is a podcast I could listen to, and then they're waiting for us to talk. I mean, you could trick people into thinking their audio's broken.
You could. You
You're
really
only
could.
hearing half of what we say.
Yeah. Anthony keeps coming on and off, and it's like the notification keeps popping up. It's like, Anthony,
Yeah.
I know you want to be in the stream, but you said no.
I'm also eating right now.
We can hear.
Speaking of podcasts and the like, do we know how long this is supposed to go? Like, we're hitting that 45-minute mark, which is usually that sweet spot.
Normally...
Well, I was going to say until we think we're done, but the thing is, we're never going to be done if this is what we do.
Yeah.
This is going to be, if we ever make it to, like, big podcast status, this is going to be like the lost episode
Yeah.
that we released 5 years
They're
after
gonna-
we started doing the podcast weekly.
They're gonna be like, hey, remember when their first podcast, they never talked?
This is when we
Oh.
were bad and we didn't use drugs to enhance our speaking ability.
Update.
We were more interesting.
Update. Matty Lad 210 has joined the fray.
I mean, I can just imagine, what, wait, seriously, a new viewer?
Yeah, I feel sorry for him. There's
Yeah,
not
really.
much here, but welcome. We welcome you with open arms. But what were you saying?
No, I was just saying that we're hitting that sweet spot, so I don't know if we want to wrap her on up.
Normally podcasts are like an hour or so. But like, I have plenty of time still.
Well, with that wonderful sound, I completely lost track of what I was going to say. Holy crap.
Were we actually saying anything at all?
Were we,
I
though?
was saying something. I was going to say, before I started being really unprofessional eating during the podcast, I was going to say, fuck, now I forgot too. My aim is awful. Jesus Christ, I just wasted an entire clip doing, like, no damage.
Maybe you should get Gmail then.
What?
You said your aim is awful. Never
Oh,
mind, it
that
was a
was so
crappy
bad.
joke.
It was awful.
Wow.
Is it bad I'm laughing at my own joke?
Yes.
That's how bad the joke is.
I thought it was funny. It's like the best joke told right now in this stream. Awkward silence.
It doesn't have to be awkward. You're making it awkward. Okay, that was something else, I'll be honest.
The audio podcast is gonna be amazing. It's just gonna be like occasional.
That's gonna sound like...
It's gonna be occasional close mic and like thinking your sound is broken. But this is still an amazing podcast. Whoever says it isn't is a liar. And shouldn't watch us, I guess. 'Cause why would you watch us if we're horrible?
Yes.
You hear that, guys? You can leave now. You've humored us enough.
All right. But
What?
go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, no need to watch us if you think we're horrible.
Mm,
They're probably gonna post this to some subreddit called, like, the worst podcast in existence.
Look at these losers, they can't even talk for more than 2 seconds. Ah. That's the internet voice. Everyone has the same voice now.
Good impression.
No, you need to have, like... No, wait, no, this isn't Tumblr, never mind. I was gonna say you need, like, a...
the first rule of the internet is that you don't say anything bad about Tumblr. Don't say anything bad about Tumblr.
You think, in a way, by saying that, you're saying something awful about Tumblr?
No,
Tumblr?
I'm saying that
And they're probably gonna get mad at you now.
I'm saying
Well-
that I bow down to my internet overlords and that I don't want anything bad to happen to my life.
Hail to your North Korean masters.
Come fight me, Tumblr.
Are you not aware of what Tumblr has done in the past?
I'm not.
Oh
I
my
don't-
god.
I don't follow this stuff.
Tumblr.
I know
Tumblr-
Reddit's done some pretty bad things. But
No. Like we're talking anonymous level stuff.
They're gonna
what,
DDoS our.
what, like DDoSing?
No, we're talking hacking your accounts and forcing you to do things and post pictures on the internet to get back at you for. You think I'm joking, but
No, the fly just landed on my face.
there you go. That's your Tumblr overlords.
Tumblr's is hacking already. Tumblr is the fly. There's no avoiding Tumblr.
Are they that powerful that they can hack real life? Yeesh.
Well, I mean, there's like some of the people on there. Yeah, they're not.
Not
Sometimes
nice.
I'm not gonna call them not nice. I'm just gonna say that they have strengths in some areas that I don't.
They're
What,
they're not a
being
force
not
to be
nice?
reckoned with.
I'm not afraid of them.
Well,
Yeah, you say that now, and then your computer's gonna just explode. We're gonna hear a loud boom for a second, and then you're gonna cut out, and we're gonna be like, "What happened to File?" It's like Tumblr got him.
You kidding, man? It's an Alienware. It's gonna be silent when it dies. I
It's
paid
just
$8,000 for this thing, like a moron. Should have bought my own, made my own. Sorry, for like $300. What'd I do? Nah, Amazon.
Amazon.
Alienware.
Does it at least change colors like some of them do?
Not automatically, but I can make it change colors. It's
Yeah.
red right now. I haven't changed it in like a year.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a better computer in September. So that'll be.
What do you have now?
I don't know, some Dell computer. Everyone asks me what kind of computer I have, and it's like, I don't know, the one with hexagons. And it's like a hexagon pattern.
Dell computer. Is it a laptop?
Yeah. I searched up the name once and then, like, forgot it. The other
Is
day
it the 70 2100?
I don't know. Probably.
Look, it works. That's all I need to know.
It has a mouse, it could run decent games, and it could stream our podcast, so that's all that matters. It could somewhat stream our podcast.
What? Do we still have 2 viewers, by the way?
I have no clue, I haven't checked. I don't think so. I doubt it. Maybe they took
Yeah.
our invitation to leave seriously.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's going. At least we are somewhat talking. Well, I have 200 views now, because, like, 3 people came in.
3 people give 200 views.
I had, like,
I think your math
190.
might be a little bit off.
I had, like, 199 views. And then,
Oh.
like, those 2 people came in for some reason, and now I only have 200. Which is how math works. If you question it, then you don't know math.
Famous Albert Einstein quote that.
If you don't understand it, you don't get maths. That's our podcast quote. Except
So what I've been doing a lot recently is I've been watching speed runs. I'm addicted to I can't fucking talk. Speed runs. I'm addicted to watching them. I don't know why.
read puns.
I just really like watching someone break a game until it can't be broken anymore. There's something I like about that.
Have you seen that 5-minute Mario speedrun? Super Mario?
By Seth Bling?
I don't know his name. I think so.
I think it's by Seth Bling.
But, like, I can't even get past level 7. So,
Of normal Mario? What's wrong
yeah,
with you?
I'm not good at Mario. If you want a hard game that you can never beat and get past level 3, try Space Shuttle Project. You can't even get past like level 2. Cause
I bought what is apparently the shittiest first-person shooter ever, and I still haven't tried to play it yet.
What is
It's
that?
called,
Is it Chernobyl
It's called
Commander?
One Day for Ched. I have it on Steam.
One
One
day
day.
for shed.
One Day for CHED, and I have no idea what it's about. It claims that it's like a throwback to the classic shooters, but like the screen caps talk about poetry and stuff. So I don't know. I have no idea what it's about in the slightest.
I don't know what you're talking about. All the classic
I don't
shooters
know
were
either.
poets.
Yeah.
They were like,
Edgar Allan Doom. Funniest thing I've said all day, by the way. Still wasn't funny.
my aim joke was pretty good. It was like the only joke told. Do you think that one surpassed the aim joke?
The aim joke?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I mean,
it was.
whatever you want.
It was pretty bad too. Did you see how we made it to Pluto?
I did. No, I was actually really psyched for that.
I was up all night waiting for that transmission to come in. Like, I had watched the live stream at like 6:30 in the morning, and I hadn't slept since like the day before. And then I missed the actual transmission at 9 p.m. And it's like, oh. But then they replayed it.
It really wasn't 9? I thought it would be a 9, but I was just guessing.
Oh no,
You
I think
stayed
it
up
was,
all night, and that's 9.
no, it was like I stayed up all night the night before.
Oh, okay.
Like the thing that they were talking with was at 6:30 in the morning, and that was like the big celebration thing. And then like 9 Eastern or 8 here, they had the actual transmission, but I missed it because I was eating dinner or something. I don't remember. But like,
What do you normally do at 9?
I don't know, watch TV or YouTube. I don't watch TV.
I don't watch much TV. Yeah.
TV's kind of boring.
I do have not old TV. I'll say that. There's a channel where I live called Antenna TV because I'm
Oh,
cheap and I don't have cable. I have digital TV.
Antenna's
The
amazing.
channel Antenna TV.
Yeah.
What station do you get it on?
I don't know.
33.2
It's like
for
33.2,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
watch it too. It's fucking great, isn't it?
Yeah. With Three's
I watch
Company.
All the Family all the time on that.
Yeah.
Three's Company. Yeah.
Three's Company was
Come
my favorite
knock on
show.
our door. We've been waiting for you.
And then the guy falls
Yes.
off his bike into the sand. Because he's a loser who can't ride a bike.
And Jack Tripper. Old TV is great though.
Yeah. 70s was a good time for TV.
I don't know the exact decades. I know Mr. Belvedere was 80s. And
There's-
that's the oldest reference I know.
Like, Three's Company and Maude was 70s. And I think it was All in the Family, the one with the old guy and the lady who sung like a dog. You know which one I'm talking about?
The old lady and the dog.
No, the one with the old guy and the dog. Hey, sorry, bear.
Oh,
Gautham.
let's read that to ourselves.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Should we update
What?
for the audio podcasters?
What?
Let's read the chat.
Hey, something just came up in my
Oh, let's read that in our heads.
Oh, the 3 people watching us are gonna get so mad.
Oh,
Oh god, yeah.
What are they gonna do?
Can I see the Twitch page? What's I'm just fucking looking at the chat room right now. One guy, 2 letters, H-A.
Yeah.
We've also been going for an
Oh,
hour
this
and
is
7
Twitch.
minutes, surprisingly. Well
We've
actually, no,
been-
that's just a Skype call. We've only been streaming for what, 40?
For 54, like 15. 54 minutes.
It's
Wait,
not too bad.
I don't even see who's in the Skype chat. I don't see it.
There's one
just-
guy named Matty Ladd something, and he's the one who said ha.
Huh. But there, I could see the one, and it'll show up on the stream. The bag of flour guy.
Flower. It's in Latin?
Yeah, it's like Collis Millis.
Are you sure he wasn't just
Come on.
combining like his first and last name? it's not really Latin.
He said it's old Latin for bag of flour. Just call me asterisks. And then he said,
All right.
I'm not sure if he was wanting us to call him a-hole, or he was calling me an a-hole, but
I'm pretty sure he was. I think he probably wanted to be called something that wasn't an insult. I would assume.
well, I call him bag of flour.
All right.
He's not even here, so it's not gonna matter.
So, based on that thing we can't read, ooh, a little bit of mystery into the podcast for once.
Oh yeah.
This is
Next
the
week,
most
big
interesting part
reveal.
is when it ends.
I don't
Wait,
know
The people reviewing this, if anyone ever reviews this, the people reviewing are going to be like the guys from the Muppets, like the two old men sitting in like the theater booth.
Mm-hmm.
No,
You know what the best part was? What? The ending.
No,
Those
whoever's gonna review this is just gonna like pass out from like boredom. They're gonna be like, I don't know, and then just pass out on the desk. I'm not.
In any case,
Should we begin wrapping it up?
probably.
'Tis the time to end our show. Sing a song and we will go. There we go. Half-hearted
There we go.
song.
So this was the. Well, what's the name of this podcast again? I forgot this time.
Away from their keyboard, or AFTK.
AFTK.
Oh, before we go, I made a Call of Duty thing for it, because why not? If you want to join that.
What is it?
It's like, it's away from their keyboard with like, letters taken out from it. I'll have to type it out. Because it's weird. But, we'll eventually end the podcast. And, thus ending everyone's misery. Whoever's listening to it. Because it's not like we're forcing anyone.
Are we though?
Everyone, we're gonna force everyone. Our Tumblr overlord will hate us.
All right. Well, that was the AFTK. Well, here, File. You have the low voice. Do your announcer voice close to the mic. Nah. Okay. File. Are you there?
File dead.
Did you leave? Where'd he go?
I don't know. File. Oh, file. Oh well. Looks
All
like
right.
that file was terminated. Ah.
And with that, that was the AFTK podcast.
Number one.
Number one, yeah, episode
Number
one.
uno.
Leave us your comments, I guess, on YouTube, or if this gets posted on Reddit, let us know what you guys think, and we'll try to make it better next time. So
Probably. Maybe
Yeah.
Anthony will be with us. Probably, hopefully. I don't know. We can't
Yeah.
guarantee anything. Maybe they'll meet Anthony.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, well, that's about all we got today. So let us know
Fine.
what you think, and we'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye.
Yep.